got jam and you piss your pants in fate.
Because women are inherently seen as taking up more space than men. I love how immediately we've ganged up against this guy.
He's gaslighting. He's gatekeeping. He is not girl boxing.
And good night. Goodbye, everybody.
And let me get my camera fixed. I should have done that before going live. Hey, good afternoon or evening. After a week off, thanks to our May stream where we raised over $8,000 for the Alliance. Shoot, I always forget the name of the charity.
Advocates for Trans Equality.
Advocates. I know it's A. Advocates for Trans Equality. Anyway, we are back for our regular visual novel stream. And we've put it off long enough. So it is time for us to start.
It's been almost 3 months, hasn't it?
Wow.
Yep.
Didn't we finish VLR in like February?
But it's time
Or am
for
I
us
misremembering?
to start Zero Time Dilemma. We will continue of the Devil. We certainly will. But while we're waiting for schedules to line up for that with Jane, it is time for us to get back into the trilogy that started this whole stream series. So I'm joined by Mac and Jacqueline as always. Want to say hello?
And Miles!
And Miles. Yeah, I'm hosting the stream, so I can't mute myself if he barks. So, yeah, everybody can hear your beautiful voice. They can. Yeah. Alright, I need to grab dog rivalry.
Uh-huh.
I will be right back while you two introduce yourselves and maybe start talking about what this game is.
Well, I'm just Jacqueline Swampert, you little old me. Of the Moonshot Network, Unwise Girls, That Teen House Party, these streams, Last Bastion Pro Wrestling upcoming. And you're Mac.
That's me. I'm Mac. Also Moonshot. Also, most of my stuff is on the Patreon right now, including the 0 hours played episode of Disco Elysium that just dropped. I need to go back to Disco Elysium real bad, except for the fact that, like, the only video game I'm playing right now has been Umineko.
Yeah.
With the exception of, like, swinging back into Balatro and playing the off prologue, and also, started a Fez replay yesterday because I was thinking about platformers. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Let's see. Most of what you can find from me right now is streams on this channel. Though it does sound like I will be recording more Go Hooligans very soon.
Yay!
Yay.
Now that we have finally, like, settled in after moving, I think we're finally hitting a point of stability where we can get back into the podcasting in our house.
So this is the third entry in the Zero Escape franchise, and PB and I have both played it before. We have our opinions and whatnot. We both played it. Mac, you've never played this one before, though.
No. It would be very weird to have played the third entry in a trilogy.
I know I
and
talked to someone who had only played this game.
please understand, this is not a judgment. I do not judge people who play sequel episode. Listen, I played Portal 2 before I ever played Portal 1, and I still actually have not beaten Portal 1. I get it. We've all been there. But for me, at this point in my life, being a narrative sicko, it would be very weird for me to have played the third entry in a franchise. No, Portal is not a visual novel. It is a completely different narrative beat, but
I guess going in, is there anything you want to say about what you know about this game already, or anything like that?
I have tried very hard to steer away from people's opinions about this game as much as possible. I know that it was a disappointment. I know that it had a troubled production in terms of its timeline. I know there's a snail. I've seen the cast lineup, so I know a couple of the characters who are present. Mostly because seeing Sigma and Phi does make it very obvious. And this is a stupid spoiler. From the problem with having gone through the VLR Tumblr tag while still having Zero Time Dilemma blocked, I want to be very clear. I still had it blocked. No Zero Time Dilemma spoilers snuck through. But people did tag Art of Phi with her last name.
Sure.
And I was a little mad about it. I'm sure that'll come up. I'm sure that it's not going to unlock anything immediately about the story in the same way that learning that Junpei's last name was Tenmyoji did. But I do know that that is a thing that happened. But I have tried very hard to steer clear of people talking about Zero Time Dilemma, because I want to go into this with my... I want to go into this... My expectations are already lowered, because enough people have told me about this game being a bit of a disappointment, but I am trying to go into this with an open mind and make my own judgments for myself. I tend to let my opinions get too swayed by other people. So I was like, stop talking to me about this game. I wanna make a judgment for myself. Also, I know that it's slightly more Saw. That was the thing that I forgot to say.
Yeah.
Is I do know that it is slightly more Saw.
It'll be fun going through this because PB and I almost said PB and Jacqueline, but that's me, land on sort of opposite ends about this game. And so you're going to be sort of traveling through, you're going to be bouncing back and forth and like this, it's like, you know, picking a path in one of those video games, Mass Effect or what have you.
Yeah. One of those, real narrative games, unlike the things we're playing, where your choices really matter.
Lol.
Yeah, like, there are parts of this game that I did enjoy, I remember, but it committed a few sins, so that by the time I finished the experience, I couldn't forgive those sins.
I don't personally believe in sin, so this is my feeling.
I will also say, I have not actually had a chance to play the 100-line Last Defense Academy past the first week because I was too sucked into... One, I was too sucked into Umineko when it actually fully launched. And two, I was not quite willing to make the time commitment for it at this point. Not when I had already made the time commitment for Umineko. I am looking forward to, from what I know about the directions that some of the 100-line routes go, because I have now spoiled myself for quite a few of them, because I've just given up. I am looking forward to seeing, because I feel like I have a far clearer sense of Kodaka at his most mid, and I'm looking forward to being able to see Uchikoshi at mid, and see, okay, where are the narrative influences in the 100-line coming from in both regards? Because, like, obviously, the 100-line The Last Defense Academy is a Danganronpa, but it's also an Uchikoshi game. So I'm like, all right, I want to see both of these narrative influences as much as possible.
Yeah, it'll be interesting going into this because I just recently played the second game, the Somnium Files Nirvana Initiative, which I actually ended up
that's what I'm
really
going
liking. And that was a game that I've also seen very mixed things in the broader, like, Uchikoshi fandom about. And, like, I understand some of their critiques, so I'm curious now, coming back to this game several years after I played it the first time, how I will feel.
I'm looking forward to, if we do AI the Somnium Files, or if I end up just playing it on my own, how that feels. Because I've also seen some, like, light in passing, like, not exactly spoilers, but I have not been as careful with that one as I have been with Zero Escape, because Zero Escape was always the one I was the most interested in, but I'm like, yeah, I'll play AI. And I am also kind of looking forward to seeing what happens in that in that story.
All right.
That's a great story. So if we ever do get to it, it'll be a treat.
I know it's on the list, but we've got a bunch of shit on the list.
We do. We gotta have it on mine, but we also have to play Zero Time Dilemma.
Yeah, let's.
Yes.
And there's zero time like the present.
Haha. Coincide.
All right. Oh, I probably will have to pause this and turn off the voice acting.
Hey, open up!
Decom. Oh god. Quick, pause it.
It might be good to
It's
have
already started.
the voice acting on for a little bit, just because I believe the beginning of this will have a lot of people at once, and it'll be really hard for us to voice act, given how this game is constructed.
Oh, well, we do still have the... Okay, we've got... I'm gonna text Martin really quick.
We can do that. I also... I don't know. I think it's kind of fun to try and live through the crosstalk.
We can absolutely try it. So let's go and turn off the voices. So this game is fully voice acted. Well, mostly fully voice acted, but this game has a lot of voice acted cutscenes. Game might be a tad bit loud. We can certainly turn it down. Let me know how that is, Sarah. Let's see, subtitles is on.
I might turn the sound down a little more even.
Sure. Let's turn it down like there. Oh, just for the record, I thought this was cute. The voice volume. It's a different person saying.
Zero time dilemma.
Zero
That is
time
cute.
dilemma.
Zero time dilemma.
It feels
That's
like,
fun. I
it
do
feels
like that.
Full Metal Alchemist.
It is... Here's the thing. It is Full Metal Alchemist.
Zero time dilemma.
Yeah.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Zero Time Dilemma.
All right. So, right off the bat, actually, I have to be this guy, don't I?
Yeah,
Just
we're gonna
helping
do like
break
I'm
down.
gonna.
Yeah.
We're gonna just have to start. I'm gonna start calling on people like PB, Mac, Jacqueline, like just to say the line.
Yeah. All right. Let's just double check our log here. All right. Yep. Blonde guy. I can play a blonde guy. I feel like I was born for that role.
Who would do this?
That's you, Mac.
He didn't say anything.
Someone's mistake.
A mistake? This isn't the time for jokes.
Let me guess. That helmet can't come off, can it? I don't know who's saying
I don't
that.
want it near me. Where the hell did this thing come from? Someone's saying that.
I figured.
That's you, Mac.
Forget it. Shouldn't we be trying to get out of here? Impossible. This is a confinement room. Bars only open from the other side.
Nothing to do but ask whoever did it why they did it.
The mastermind's right there. That kid locked us up.
So he was the one to put these on us.
Okay.
It talks.
Yeah, I think you have to be the kid, Mac.
Do I? Okay.
You can be one of
Unless
the
you
other
wanna
two there. We
be-
can absolutely swap it around.
Yeah, you can be whichever.
Life is
Life?
Oh, go for it, Jacqueline.
You go. Life is simply unfair, don't you think? There are moments when a single snail can make a world go extinct.
Go extinct?
What the hell are you going on
Who
about?
are you?
I'm sure you'll determine that eventually. Why are you doing this? I require all of you to take part in a game.
A game?
With the fate of you, me, and the human race in the balance.
Fuck that.
Let's get started, shall we?
Red or blue?
Beneath my foot, there's a coin. One side of it is red, while the other side is blue. Which side of the coin is facing up? Make a guess. However, you only get one chance.
Do we get something if we get it right?
Your freedom. I promise that I will release all of you.
And what if,
And
we're,
what if we're
wrong?
wrong?
Oh, okay. You were gonna play her.
You all lose. You will have to stay in the game until at least 6 of you are dead.
What?
6 is a...
Let's go with blue!
It's red.
Right, red! It's gotta be red!
50-50 chance. The odds for each of them are the same.
Then we should vote. Wait, I can't believe you guys!
You're just gonna do what he says?
What do you think, Carlos? You are the leader of this group. I will take your decision as everyone's final answer.
Who made him leader?
What are you talking about? I'll let Carlos
Oh.
choose.
Pick red!
It's blue.
Well, what do you say, Carlos? I.
No, Carlos. Don't answer him.
I love to hear Akane.
Time to choose, Carlos. You are that solitary snail. The fate of the world rests on your decision.
Alright, Mac, what's it gonna be?
Time to decide.
Red or blue?
What's the fucking... hold on a second. Blue.
Alright.
No,
Yes.
wait, hold on. Sorry.
Oh.
Nope, red.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Okay, red it is. Your choice is
Choice
made.
is made.
It's red. Nice call, Mac.
Good work.
See? Didn't I say it'd be red?
Yeah, whatever.
Well done, Carlos. Are you some kind of clairvoyant?
It was just luck. I had a 50-50 chance. It's not too hard to get it right.
Okay, sure, you lucked out with your guess. But what if you'd gotten it wrong?
What does it matter? Everything worked out fine.
So, are you gonna make good on our deal?
You're not. I'm a fair person. I promise to release you, and I shall. But before that, I apologize, but you must all sleep. Sleep? When next you wake, you will have forgotten everything that just happened here. Why would we forget? I wonder. Pleasant dreams.
I know. You're...
Payoff. Of 31, 2028, 12:05.
Oh, hey, hold on. Why are we outside?
I have no clue.
When I woke up, we were on the ground over there. Huh?
What is it?
Didn't we all have something attached to our left wrists?
Suppose we might have.
Coin?
Huh?
Nothing. I feel like I saw an image of a coin flash in my mind. It was flipped and falling. Come to think of it. Damn, I can't remember anything.
Me neither.
Neither can I. It somehow feels like I made a bet with someone, but... Someone.
What kind of bet?
Did we all forget what happened? Hey,
Yeah.
could I ask you all something? Who is this kid?
Waka waka.
Good fucking question.
Alright, so...
And that was Zero Time
Yep,
Dilemma.
that's Zero Time Dilemma. So, thanks for coming out to the stream, folks. I know it's a bit of a weird ending, but that's the game. What'd you
That's
think,
the
Mark?
game.
That cutscene with 9 people was, or 10 people was real.
Yep.
Daisuke Ono?
Daisuke Ono is
Hold on a second. I know that name. What
Sure,
are
a
you doing
gobbler.
here?
I think Daisuke Ono might play, what's his fucking Sigma?
No shot. What?
Yeah, I think so.
Points to Matt Mercer.
Uh-huh.
What are
Oh,
you
Matt Mercer.
doing
Matt
here?
Mercer plays Sigma.
Alright.
I love Daisuke Ono, actually, like legit.
We can't skip the rest of those. Alright, that was CQD and 1.
Okay.
So I have other
stop there
critiques
for
of
the
this game,
day,
but
or-
that opening is absolutely brilliant. I love it.
Got the coin flip right.
Wait, did I actually get the coin flip right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's 50-50 shot.
Sick. I literally picked that based off of The Matrix.
Nice. That's really fun.
It is now
Because the
Oh,
the
dog.
red pill is the one that shatters the illusion.
Okay, actually, I have to go deal with dog again. My bribery did not last long enough. Clearly, 1 sec.
Yeah, the hold on a second was me double checking which of the red or the blue pills was shatter the illusion and return to reality. Which is why I fucked up and said blue first.
All right, someone is now in lap prison.
Incredible.
So, hey, say hi to Miles, everybody.
Carrick said most people pick blue first for some reason. I'm like, okay, listen.
Right, anyway.
Ava ending clapping. Congratulations!
Now it is time to choose whose fate you will follow first. Select a team to continue the story.
Oh shit.
Got C team, Q team, and D team.
The thing is that I do really want to know what's happening with D team.
Yeah, D team?
D team, D team, D team.
All right.
Let's go.
Each image you see here is a story fragment. Only one is available to you right now, but more will unlock as the story unfolds. Select any unlocked fragment to continue the story.
Sure, okay. Interesting.
When you find you are unsure how to control something in the game, click question mark. Alright, so I guess we go back to this decision point.
Seems good.
Yeah, works for me. I'm pretty sure that the other that in D team that's Diana, right?
find out pretty
Well, the
soon.
fate of the world rests on your decision.
I know this is Carlos.
Yeah, what's up?
I mean, he's iconically Carlos.
Alright, so we choose blue this time.
Yeah. I mean, it very clearly does say, what will the coin be? So, like, having it, the choice, getting that ending no matter what choice that you make makes sense. Because
Yeah.
it doesn't say,
Blue.
it doesn't say, oh, what is the outcome of the coin flip?
That's why I told you to choose red!
Carlos, you asshole! You got it wrong! Carlos.
What were you thinking?
Hey, wait a second. Carlos isn't the one to be blamed for all this.
Right, the person who started it is. So, what now?
You should know already. You were wrong, so the game continues.
Until 6 people are dead, huh?
At least 6. It's possible there may be more than that.
Why don't we hurry and get this over with then?
Before you begin, I'm going to need all of you to go to sleep. Sleep?
I love a credits fake out.
When next you wake, you will have forgotten everything that just happened here. Forget, but why? There's no point to telling you now. You won't remember anything in a moment. Pleasant dreams.
This gives me another opportunity to see who is all in every room, which is on every team. Fascinating.
Oh, let's go! Great, coming out with the character design.
So many situations.
So this is a great little I love a Zero Escape opening preview.
Yeah, this very much does feel like Telltale presents Zero Escape.
You're not
that
wrong.
does kind of feel like what they're going for a little bit. Akane.
You bastard, what the hell is going on? You brought all of us here.
No, it's not me.
Then what the fuck is that stupid thing on your head?
Let it go, Eric. No need to take it all out on the kid.
Mira. I wonder what this is.
Give it up, Diana. It's better that you don't force it off.
Why do you say that?
I get the feeling she's seen it before.
Bracelet?
That's what it was called a year ago. Right, Akane?
Junpei.
Yeah, I thought that was her.
Good morning. How are you feeling? I am Zero. The second Zero.
Oh, okay.
Second? Let me make one thing clear. This is a recording, so don't bother asking questions as I cannot answer them. I'd like to tell you an old story. 17 years ago on a rainy morning, a woman went jogging in a large park. Her usual route led her to a fork in the road. Normally, she'd run down the right path, but for some reason this day she chose the left. Along the way, she bumped into a senior citizen she saw every day. Surprised to see her, they asked, "Why did you come this way today?" This was her reply. "Because there was a snail." Her body was discovered a few hours later. Murdered. They found her in some bushes along the left path. Sometimes life is simply unfair, don't you think? What the hell is this nonsense? It's the same for all of you. The pull of an unjust fate carried you along to this moment, only to find yourselves in this bomb shelter 50 meters below ground.
Missed that line, shit.
It's all good.
As you can see, this place is divided into 3 sections. Carlos, Akane, and Junpei, you 3 are in Ward C. You will henceforth be referred to as C-Team. Your leader shall be Carlos. Next is Q, Mira, and Eric. You are located in Ward Q. Your name will be Q-Team. As evidenced by the name, the leader is Q. Hey, wait!
Is this a
joke? Oh, sorry. And finally, Diana, Phi, and Sigma. Ward D is where the 3 of you are. Diana is the leader. That makes you the D team. You may wander as you like, as long as you remain within your respective wards. There is a time limit, however. 90 minutes. Once 90 minutes are up, an injector in your bracelet will activate. An anesthetic and an agent to erase your memories will be administered.
Oh, I missed that
As a
line.
result, you'll all fall into a deep, uninterrupted sleep. You will also forget everything that occurred in these past 90 minutes. What? The bracelet has an additional function. A watch. Pressing the buttons on each side simultaneously will display the time. 12:10.
12:10.
Today is December 31st, New Year's Eve. The year turns over in less than half a day. Unfortunately, very few of you will find yourselves able to welcome a new 2029. Take a look at the door. It's clearly marked with an X. Beyond this X door is a hallway with an elevator. Riding the elevator up will take you above ground. There's no other way out. The door is easy enough to open. Simply obtain the X passes and enter them into the input device beside it. 6 X passes are needed for it to unlock. 1 X pass will be announced every time someone dies. In blunter terms, if 6 of you die, the rest will gain all of the passwords and will be able to open the X door.
This is bullshit.
One caveat, the door remains open for only 30 seconds. Once that passes, it will automatically close and never open again.
Standard zero escape rules.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Oh yes, with this information, surely some of you at this point are thinking, how can I kill 6 people? What? No one would. I'll give you one opportunity. By majority vote, determine one team to execute.
What?
Do you see the computer in the corner of the room? The team names of your newfound enemies will be displayed on that monitor. Choose the team you've decided to eliminate. Each team gets 1 vote. The leader must submit it for the group. Your deadline is 13:30. Any time that hasn't voted before the team limit is up shall be penalized 2 votes. The group with 2 or more votes will lose. Every member of that team will be executed.
You know, catch that flub there. Like, if he was recording this in advance, why didn't he do that take again?
Let us begin. This is the decision game, a game of fate. The lives of you, me, and the human race hang in the balance.
Okay, I'll be right back, and then I have some things to say just from the opening scene. But
Sure.
I do need to go grab my food really quick. So give me 2 seconds.
Alright, we have made it through the hard cutscenes to do at this point.
Well, some of them. Well, I have a question for you, PV.
Yeah.
It's just from like the team compositions.
Uh-huh.
Who are you sitting with at the lunch table?
Let's see. Probably D team.
D team? Yeah, that's probably fair.
I could also see myself sitting with Q team specifically for Q.
Sure. Yeah, I think that's fair.
But that would be me making a self-sacrifice doing
Hello.
so.
Mac, which team are you sitting with at the lunch table?
Okay, first of all, I got some things to say.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, first of all, it is immediately clear to me that something went wrong. Because from the characters that we have in this, current game, more than 3 of them are kicking around 70 years in the future.
Uh-huh.
So clearly I see a flaw in 0 the Second's plan immediately. Second of all, I feel very vindicated for reasons that will become clear in the future for the listening audience, but for PB and Jacqueline, I'm feeling very good about some decisions that I made.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Third of all, Q? Okay. Fourth of all, I think I am still sitting with the D team at the lunch table.
No, D team I feel like is the right choice.
I'll sit with C team. I don't know. I think they're fine.
In high school, I think I would end up with the C team.
Sure. Yeah.
I have also determined why it is that I am voicing the child, and it's because we all have one character from each team.
Yes. And if you want to change around who we're doing on Q team, we are free to shuffle that around.
The only reason I don't want to be so my thought process was basically if I'm being Diana, then I should be either. I guess we don't know their name. Eric or Mira on the
Eric and
team
Mira,
team.
we do know
Yeah,
their
we
names.
learned
They've
their
said it.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, that's
team
fine.
already. Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
I'm okay with-
It took me a second to figure out why I had to be the child because
I have to be Carlos because of your two voice claims, and Jacqueline has to be Diana because of her our two voice claims.
Mhm.
Yeah. So are we continuing with D team?
Yes.
All right, we have a new fragment.
I also want to look at something really quick.
Miles, no. You already got bribed once. Sorry, what were you saying, Matt?
I wanted to. I wanted to. I wanted to look at our projected runtime for this game, which is closer to 999 than it is to BLR.
Yeah, I had 18 hours in this game when I opened it up.
Mm-hmm. We are probably going to have more because of reading voice line. Oh, well, then again, the cutscenes just progress on their own.
Yeah, the cutscenes leave a lot less room for riffing, which makes me sad, but it's how they made the game. Oh, for the record, we can look at the other teams too and see. New fragment there. New fragment there. Alright, D-team time?
Mm-hmm. This is an interesting...
Yes, we can pause mid-cutscene if we need to. So if you need me to pause it, just say pause it, and I will pause it.
This is an interesting story kind of structure, I will say.
Yeah.
When a curious hate oozes calamity. So in a moment when hate becomes calamity, huh?
I wonder what that means.
Beats me. Maybe it's not supposed to have a meaning?
Huh?
It's an anagram. Reorganize the letters into another sentence.
Can you pause really quick?
Yes.
Because I will say that I think that this would be much easier if if half the cutscenes didn't have characters facing away from the camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, their heads still bob around a little bit when they're talking, but it's harder to catch.
It's so much harder.
And we can check the log.
Yeah. Why do you think it's an anagram?
It's something I've seen before. In another place. Anyway, where's Sigma?
Just doing some Sigma shit, absolutely.
For a second, I thought he was fucking passed out.
What are you looking at?
A box.
What kind of box?
I'm looking into it because I don't know.
Looks like something's written
Looks
on
like
it.
something's written.
Force quit box.
It's interesting.
Use this keyboard.
Use this keyboard.
God.
Input a password and make it stop. Is that what this means?
Is that what this means?
Well, the obvious answer would be the game Zero's making us play.
Then we should try it. I shouldn't have thought it'd be that easy.
We need a hint.
Maybe it says something on the underside?
Nope. Won't
budge.
budge. Oh.
Is it heavy?
Heavy doesn't even begin to cover it. I doubt it's made out of anything from Earth.
Oh, music has gotten loud again. Did the options forget?
No, I think it's just louder.
Alright, we're just gonna turn background music even further down then.
What are you saying? My body's still got it.
We'll just give it a try.
Diana was giving them such a fond little look. That
You
was
weren't
great.
lying.
That was pretty good.
See? I told you.
This is the map for Ward D, right?
Looks like it.
We have
Map of Ward D, stored in file. And we can go wherever we want, so long as it's within this ward.
Yep, that's what Zero said.
Prep room.
Ecom room. Healing room. I'm sure that will be useful.
Transporter room.
Okay.
Manufacturing. Trash disposal.
Trash
room.
disposal.
Locker room. All
Alright, we've checked all the rooms from top to bottom, but you didn't find any exits?
Obviously. We aren't a bomb shelter after all. If there were several exits, it'd defeat the purpose it was built for.
So Zero told the truth.
Then opening the X door is the only way out. Mira, Eric, can you hear me? Carlos, Akane. No, that was not me.
There's no point. We wouldn't hear a drunk toga party.
I think we need 6 passwords to get this door to open, right? I like that Sigma calls him Tenmyoji.
Yeah.
Yeah, that. For every one person who dies, 1 password will be revealed.
Is that true, though?
Not true.
Sigma, why don't you try dying once?
I politely but firmly refrain.
Okay, how about you, Diana?
Hey, no.
Figured.
Fi.
Shout out to Fi's glasses look, by the way.
Yeah, it's great,
Yeah,
actually.
no, Fi's look in this game is very good.
May I ask you guys something?
What's up? The way Sigma talks. Very funny.
This may be somewhat rude of me to say, but the way you talk, Sigma, is, a little unusual.
That's a big ass tree.
Forgive him. The age of his mind and his body are completely different.
Oh, he mentioned that back at DCOM, that his consciousness had come back from the year 2074.
That's so funny!
That's correct.
That's why I know what will happen in the future. Must have spent the past 5 days warning all of you. Nothing changes, mankind will be destroyed. Kane, Fi, and I infiltrated DCOM to stop all of that from happening.
Fi, is this true?
Well, would you believe me if I said that it was?
Then why are all of us trapped in this strange place? If you know the future, then you could have prevented that.
We had no idea what events went down inside the DCOM facility. Nor did we know anything about what's going to happen in this shelter. Alright, let's go with who is Zero.
Who do you think Zero is? Do you guys know who Zero is?
No, I am in the foggiest. They called him Zero. Oh, hold on a second.
What are you?
What are you?
Oh, there's one thing for sure. Think about it. Why was Zero's speech to us re-recorded? Pre-recorded. There's gotta be a big reason why things like that can't be in real time. There are 2 possibilities. They've already bit the bullet, or...
Zero is among us.
We need the Among Us sound effect on the soundboard for that.
Yes, we do. Yeah, I still need to get a soundboard working. Alright, will help come?
Do you think someone will come help us?
Like who?
Maybe the DCOM experiment staff?
Sorry, but that's pretty unlikely. Remember? The staff stationed in DCOM can't communicate with us right now. The simulation is attempting to stay true to an actual Mars mission. It's at least 6 months between Earth and Mars. In that time, Earth will have rotated halfway around the sun, which means By the time the spaceship reaches Mars, the Earth is behind it. What's the start?
The star in the way, we can't send a signal. That's the lead up. We've been doing experiments for the past 5 days. Transmissions will reestablish on December 31st at 23:30, which leaves us with more than 10 hours.
No point in hoping for rescue to come before then.
Pretty sure the decom staff won't notice any problems until that time.
You guys are like siblings. You're totally in sync.
Yeah, we piss each other off enough for that.
Why did this have to happen to me? I should have never listened to Rebecca.
Rebecca?
She's the head nurse at the hospital where I worked.
Oh right, you did say you were a nurse.
I joined the decom experiment because Rebecca suggested it to me. She told me that they were searching for a nurse willing to participate. Well, to be honest, there is another reason why I decided to join. Dog.
Hello?
Gab!
Is Gab here?
I think he came through the vent.
See anything?
See anything? Oh,
No, it's
I
too
have no
dark.
clue who's saying that.
you're up, Fi.
You want me to go in there? It's clearly impossible.
You sure?
I'm not gonna repeat myself. My boobs are D's.
Your pants are on fire.
These nuts!
It seems to me they've gotten a full size larger than the last time you told me.
It's been 45 years. I'm gonna stop talking about my breasts now.
You were just sleeping.
Could I interrupt? What is this?
Is that a coaster?
Something's written on it. Hello, Carlos here. C team is voting for D team. So D team should vote for C team, for Q team, and Q team should vote for C team. And someone else wrote, Q team got it.
I get it. By spreading out the votes, they're suggesting we make it a tie.
Looks like Q team agreed.
Seems so. Guess Gab passed through Ward C to Ward Q and ended up here.
It'll work. Now none of the teams will have to die. I like her face.
About that.
What? The deadline to vote is in 3 minutes.
We don't have time. Alright.
Damn.
Damn.
Damn. Damn! What exactly did you mean earlier, Fi?
I'm saying it could be a lie. No, I doubt this. Lie. That was what they intended. They wouldn't have sent Gab. They'd only have to decide to vote for D team.
And you mean...
There's a chance C team will betray us. Maybe they're saying they'll actually vote for D team, but actually vote for Q team.
But why would they do that?
To make us choose Q team. If you think it's a good idea to spread out the votes, then your choice is easy, right? I'm just saying it's a possibility.
Oh, Fi, I've missed you.
Yeah. The deadline to vote is in 1 minute. Ooh, what should I do?
The fact that Gab shows up means that we can assume Q team's voting for C team. So we have no choice but to vote for Q team. Otherwise...
Our single vote could cause the death of all C team.
Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh shit. Oh fuck.
Okay, wait a second. What did the note say?
I have already forgotten, to be quite honest.
I have literally already forgotten it.
I think it said to vote Q team.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to check?
Please.
Or is the log, will the log show it? Okay, the log
back
shows
far
it.
Yeah, they want us to choose Q team. think?
Pi says we have no choice but to choose Q team.
I think I was going with we vote Q team.
All right, Q team it is. Hopefully we're not-
This is a death game, right? Like, people are just going to die.
Your vote has been accepted.
Well, that was a good choice.
Do you think it'll be okay?
So long as Gab's note was the truth.
All we can do is trust them.
I
By
suppose.
not immediately targeting is really funny.
90 minutes have passed. Your time limit has ended. Sleep well, as the next game will begin when you awake. Unfortunately, the team who receives 2 votes will be unable to participate. One final thing. You've gone through with the vote exactly as I commanded. You deserve a reward for obeying. The memory loss drug will not be injected into the 3 of you. When next you wake, those who survived will regret the decision they made.
Phenomenal.
As all members of a single team will perish as a result of the vote you entered. Pleasant dreams.
What a weird game.
Alright, where to next?
I don't think we have anything else we can choose in D team right now. So
Okay.
Well, I don't think that's technically true.
there's nothing new we can choose in D team.
We can choose D team, I think.
Hmm?
Can we do that? If you click on the story fragment, what happens?
This one? The one that's currently highlighted?
Yep.
Can we do the choice again? I
Oh,
think is
yeah,
what
yeah,
Jacqueline
yeah.
is saying.
Yeah. We can go back and make the
I'm just
other
meaning to
choice.
say we do have the option to do that.
Mhm. Yeah. All right. Where are we going next?
I want to go to Q team.
All right, Q team time.
Q team, Q team. Execution.
Execution.
I'm trying to be very careful about not letting my biases show.
We appreciate it. We've got the quantum computer dome,
Got the quantum computer dome, absolutely.
pod room,
Pod room.
that is true.
The old-
Oh,
Tarek in chat. I like that Sigma is finally as buff on screen as he thought he was. This man thought he could force open steel doors for a reason in VLR.
yeah, I
We
just
see it.
saw that message. It's very funny.
All right, let's.
Shut up! Sorry for yelling.
All right. Anyway, we're gonna start here with
This
Eric.
is weird. There should be another room around here somewhere.
Let me see it. Hey!
Shut up!
He's got the right to see it too.
Mira.
Thank you.
It's pretty pointless to hang out here kicking our heels. Let's go back to the lounge.
What is this?
Let's inhibit the virus.
Let's inhibit the virus.
Me.
Maybe someone's gonna remove or control some kind of virus?
Virus? What virus?
Shrug. About the vote. What will we do?
Don't ask me.
But if we don't do it, doesn't that mean we'll die?
Yeah. Even if C team voted for D team and D team did the reverse, if we refuse, then we get 2 votes against us automatically.
And Q team would be killed.
I suppose that's true if this game's for real.
So you're saying it's a joke?
Don't you think that makes a lot more sense? The decom staff will probably pop through that door yelling surprise.
I get it. You're right. Then him being here makes more sense now. I bet that means you're part of the whole surprise.
No,
Come on, take off that helmet.
I can't.
Huh?
I said I can't take it off.
Damn, brat, stop bullshitting me.
Ah, stop! You'll break my neck.
Damn, it's really on there. Wait, I see something on the side of this thing. What the hell?
Oh, great, another one.
Does that mean the helmet comes off with the right numbers?
Or maybe his head will explode.
Really? Okay.
Who are you?
I don't know. I don't remember. I woke up and I was here.
Are you saying you have amnesia?
Maybe? Is this another fucking clone of Sigma?
That would be a very funny outcome to hit 20 hours from now.
Pretty funny.
Can I ask you something?
What?
Yeah, what's your relationship? That's very funny. Hold on. What's going on between you two?
Going on? Well...
Are you in love?
Idiot! No, we're not!
We're not?
Well, we're not, but... Wait, what?
That's it! That's the whole... Oh my god.
God.
Yeah, okay. Q's helmet is his cone to keep him from scratching it at his stitches after surgery.
Yes, exactly.
Alright, what next?
Every home does need a pod room, Eric. You're so correct.
Yeah, that's how you know you've really, like, made it into, like, a proper size, like, apartment or small home if you've got room for a pod room.
Yeah.
Alright. What next? Claire?
Where are we? I was wondering, where are we?
Weren't you
listening to Zero earlier? We're 50 meters underground in a bomb shelter.
I know that, but where exactly?
I doubt we're very far from decom.
Decom?
Dwelling for the cohabitation of Mars. Here, I'll pause for a
Sorry,
second.
I am
Sure.
eating at the same
Munching.
time.
It's okay.
Show me that log.
Mhm.
So it's an experiment to see if we could survive on Mars?
Uh-huh. We all lived together in that compound for 5 days. C-Team and D-Team were there too. Oh, and there was a dog. It was incredibly old. I think his name was Gab?
But not you. You weren't there. It's very suspicious.
What were they testing for?
Psychological data, mostly. It was a closed experiment for a group of people for an extended period of time. How would that mess with the subjects mentally? That's what they were trying to investigate.
What made you sign up?
Tough question. Seemed like it'd be kind of fun, I guess.
Eric?
I joined because Mira wanted to.
Oh, that's it?
Well, maybe not entirely.
Alright, fine. Let's say who's Zero. I was wondering, who's Zero?
Oh, come on, stop playing. You know everything, don't you?
I told you I don't.
So you're going to stick with the idea that this isn't some big surprise.
I don't know. I don't remember anything.
If this isn't a joke, then things are really serious.
Then you're saying that one of the teams is actually going to be executed? But why would someone do that?
Zero said it's a game.
So then he's a psychopath. This Zero guy is probably off somewhere enjoying seeing us freak out.
He could be just that serial killer in the news.
That's that heart ripper, yeah?
Yeah.
No, it's the heartbreak killer, didn't you know?
Rumor is they killed... Oh, that's...
18 people, all in the past few years.
Huh. March 15th, 2026, the body of a young female was found in a park in Roseville. The victim's name was Virginia Bailey, age 28. Chest was ripped open and the heart entirely removed. Happened again on May 22nd, 2026. Body of a male was found in a trash can near a residence in Sacramento. The victim's name was Jeffrey Forrett, age 37. His body was just like Virginia's, with the heart completely gouged out. 2 months later, on July 29th...
Hey, wait a minute. Don't you have amnesia or something?
I'm thinking the same thing.
Yeah, why do you know all this?
I don't know. I don't know why, but I knew.
You gotta be kidding me. I do like that one of our teams is just like Orbhead and the Doofy couple.
Yeah.
You know, I've been trying to figure out something for a while. What is this?
So what, you think there's a sort of tease in there? Gifts don't have to be a good thing, do they? Hey, what the hell? Stop! What if it's some kind of bomb?
A bomb? I don't think it is. Oh, something's on the back.
This would be
I
the...
think this is upside down, so this would be the front. Okay. He could pick that up no problem, but Sigma couldn't.
Guess it's stuff.
Okay.
Something. Also, there's a keyboard. It's like you're supposed to input a code of some kind? Then something will be forced to end?
But what?
Maybe your life. What if it's a force quit for your life? Think about it.
What was that sound?
It came from over there.
Gab? How did you...
It's too dark. I can't see anything.
Why don't you go in?
I can't.
Just do it, will you?
Bonk. See?
If you didn't have this stupid thing on your head.
Hey, check this out. There's something inside the case.
The coaster?
Oh, there's something on it. Hello, Carlos here. C team is voting for D team. So D team should vote for Q team and Q team for C team.
What does this mean?
Don't you get it? You're trying to spread the vote.
Huh? Spread?
I get it. If each team ends up with one vote each...
The whole thing is a tie and no team will be executed.
Oh, that's a great idea! Okay, now we have a plan. Let's do it!
But wait.
Why should we wait?
Well, what if this message hasn't been delivered to D team yet?
You're right. The position of this vent does imply it only connects to Ward C. I doubt Gab's made his way into Ward D yet.
We need to figure out how to notify D team then.
Hold on a sec. I'll get a pen and cheese?
A pen
Okay.
and cheese, Mira said.
That should do it.
What exactly are you doing? Oh,
I get it. If Ward C and Ward Q have connected vents, then Q and D are probably connected as well.
Yep. Just need to take the cheese and... Oh, okay.
They did say he's a very old dog.
It's all on you, Gab.
I'm sure it will. The line immediately before was, think it'll work?
Yeah, think it'll work.
Sorry that our voice acting is so messy,
Yeah.
but, cutscenes.
I wonder if Gab made it towards C. Or to D.
Even if he did, who knows if Diana vote that way? You think she'll betray us?
That's not outside the realm of possibility. I don't even want to consider the alternative.
Which is?
That the whole letter from C-Team is a trap.
Crap.
They could have written it, but maybe Carlos is planning to vote for Q-Team instead.
Hey, wait a minute now. That's not good at all.
You said it. If I'm right, then we need Diana to do the opposite of what it says.
What? But... The deadline to vote is in 3 minutes. The vote has to be decided by the leader, but...
We don't have time for our committee.
Then we'll just have to use force.
Hey, wait!
Eric is such a prick.
Yeah, I don't... The problem is that, like, on the one hand, I'm trying to not let my biases show. On the other hand, I don't like 2 of the 3 people on this team right off the bat.
What the fuck do you have against the little kid with the fucking orb head? What's wrong with you?
No, I'm talking about Mira.
I don't know why you wouldn't like her.
I don't know. I just don't really like either of them.
I guess they're not palatable, for sure. They're like if a fucking, like, edgy sitcom couple was now in a death game.
But then again, I didn't really like Tenmyoji when we started playing VLR, and that's my
fair.
boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure Eric is going to end up with a lot of completely redeeming traits.
I can already tell from your tone the answer is probably no.
Well,
Come
we'll
on
see.
now,
Maybe I'll change my
PD.
mind this time. All right.
What was the message? What did it say?
Let's see. D team voted for us, so we have to vote for C team. Right?
Yeah.
Yes. And then C team was voting for D team.
Assuming that no one else is lying.
Your vote has been accepted. Following the note.
I guess it's fine. It's not like it was a bad choice. Now we wait and see what
Now we wait and see.
Carlos does. Oh. This plan doesn't work. Then there are 2 possibilities.
Either the 3 and C team die.
Or we're the ones that are executed.
No, there's one more possibility. It's a joke. Someone is definitely tricking us.
So it is you. 90 minutes have passed. Your time limit has ended. Sleep well, as the next game will begin when you awake. Unfortunately, the team who receives 2 votes will be unable to participate. One final thing. You've gone through with the vote exactly as I commanded. You deserve a reward for obeying. The memory loss drug will not be injected into the 3 of you. When next you wake, those who survived will to regret the decision they made. As all members of a single team will perish as a result of the vote you entered. Pleasant dreams. Striking the fucking Yamcha death pose on the ground.
All right. I think we have to do the C team fragment next.
Yeah, we're going to C team now. Also, I did check, and we did finish VLR at the very beginning of March,
Okay.
which simultaneously was almost 3 months ago, and was before I started reading Umineko again. Because I was still in the middle of reading Fate.
Oh my gosh.
I was in the middle of speed reading Fate, specifically.
Got a pantry over here.
So, this is the last room. We checked everywhere we could.
I can't wait to see the questions.
Just as Zero said, huh?
There's no way to get out except by opening the X door.
Don't tell me you want to vote.
If we refuse, C team gets 2 votes automatically. We'll die.
But
Hey, do you think this could be part of the experiment? DCOM's whole psychological test.
Junpei said no, right?
Yeah,
yeah,
here.
Nope.
What? Why?
That masked guy called himself Zero. I have no clue why he's here, but he's for real.
So that means he's actually willing to kill off a whole team?
Yeah.
But how?
He said there's an anesthetic in our bracelets, right? So we'll be sleeping and then BAM! Or maybe... There's a bunch of different ways.
if only there was a way to contact someone on the other teams.
What, you're planning on begging them to not vote C team or something?
Well, no, but I thought, why not spread out the votes?
What do you mean?
Remember what Zero said? The group with 2 or more votes will lose.
I get it. Maybe C team could vote for D team, D for Q, and Q for C. Then all the teams would have 1 vote each.
And that would make it a 3-way tie, and no one would have to die.
But how do you make sure they know how to do it?
I love Akane's outfit.
Yeah.
Hey, Mira! Eric! Diana! Phi? Sigma, can you hear us? It's not working.
Hey, Akane, why don't you try using the morphogenetic field?
Morphogenetic what?
I love him.
He's so good. Let the game end where I treat too. What's this supposed to mean?
Game will end in something about 2 people?
Guess the tough part is figuring out the treat. If it's like trick or treat, then it means there's a reward or gift at the end.
But it could also imply treatment, which would imply being cared for.
Either way, it doesn't make any sense.
Hey, does anyone know what this thing could be?
A box? What's inside?
Maybe some kind of white smoke.
Automata Boko?
You've heard of it, Carlos?
Ushirima Tara, right? Japanese folklore. Something about jumping through time, I think?
Oh!
This label says force quit.
Interesting.
Looks like there's a keyboard. There's probably a password that goes there.
Then something ends if you punch it in?
Maybe the game Zero's making us play.
Wait.
You really think Zero would put something that easy here?
It seems like it wouldn't even have to be something. I missed that line, it's all good.
A box for that. Didn't think it'd work.
Just pressing random buttons isn't going to solve anything.
So, what now?
What can we do?
Maybe we should just get this voting business over with.
Junpei.
No, we still have some time.
Come on, man. You're supposed to be the leader here.
How the hell did we get into this mess anyway? Do you guys have any ideas?
Fuming, seething.
So,
Please hit the what is your relationship?
So, Kaneko Shiki, Junpei Tenmyoji, You're both Japanese, right?
Yes.
And you both lived in Japan when you were kids. You even went to the same school. So you're childhood friends.
Who told you that?
Sigma. He mentioned it back at DCOM. We all lived in close quarters in that facility for like 5 days. And fro spreads fast. So, whose idea was it for you to join?
Huh?
The DCOM experiment. You two signed up together, right?
No.
No, we didn't. We did this on our own.
Wait, you're telling me that you just happened to bump into each other at DCOM?
It wasn't a coincidence. It was inevitable.
What is going on with you two? Why did you subject yourselves to the circus?
I didn't mention it before?
Oh,
Wait,
I kind of
which-
need a lot of cash. They
Oh,
said
okay.
they'd give us $500,000 if we participated.
Huh. Color me surprised. Thought a hero of justice had no need of money.
A what?
Didn't you say you're a firefighter? Really good one. You faced off against danger and saved a whole bunch of people. Sounds like a hero to me.
I just have good instincts. Doesn't seem to matter where I find myself. It's pretty good at telling which path has death at the end. That's with a capital D.
What is Zero's purpose, I guess?
Why is Zero doing this? Make us play a game,
To make us
right?
play game, right? This decision game or whatever.
With the fate of mankind on the line.
Sorry.
Do you know something, Akane?
I think if we end up losing this game, we're all going to die. 6 billion people will.
So what Sigma said back to us there in DCOM was...
At this rate, 6 billion people will die.
Yes, what Sigma said is the truth. Have you ever heard of the term reverie syndrome? What causes it is unknown. Neither the nerves nor the brain have abnormalities. But somehow this disease causes you to stop reacting to a variety of stimuli. I've heard there are people from all over the world who've become affected by this.
Hey, hold up.
How does this and what we were talking about before go together?
Shouldn't you know already?
Huh?
A crisis. Mankind is currently facing what is clearly an unprecedented crisis. Those affected are sensing it's coming.
Reverie syndrome.
You've heard of it?
Yeah, kinda. Sounds like a band I liked. 10 years ago or so.
It is really interesting that this is a different set of symptoms.
Uh-huh. It is interesting.
Yes, we are all very glad to see that Akane has not grown out of her very autistic habit of telling weird semi-related tangent stories.
Yep, that's her.
It's what we love her for.
I love my weird autistic wife.
Yeah.
Junpei Tenmyoji voice.
Yes. Ex-wife.
Yeah, I was going to. That was the next thing I was going to say. Actually, ex-wife.
Who is Zero?
To be accurate, you should probably ask who is the second Zero instead.
Oh my god.
That means there has to have been a first one, right?
Yeah, there is.
You know him?
Sorta. I brought it up earlier. Bracelet a lot like this one has been strapped to my wrist before. Happened last year. Akane and I were trapped somewhere. The person responsible back then was named Zero.
But I don't think that one has anything to do with
It's
this
gotta all
one.
be connected.
Just please believe me.
She's right. I'm also feeling very validated about certain choices.
Yes.
Oh,
Again.
Yo, over there.
Puppy.
Yeah.
Gab, where did you come from?
Looks like you made it here using this vent.
Does that mean it's connected to the surface?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. A vent to the surface would defeat the purpose of a bomb shelter.
So he came from another ward then.
It's too dark. I can't see anything. But Ward Q's down that direction, right? Do you think you can fit in there, Akane?
There's no way.
Someone likes cake too much.
Oh, I know. Let's cut off Junpei's arm. He should be able to fit through then.
Hey, Mira! Eric!
No answer, huh?
Hang on, I gotta pet this dog. Hey, Gab. They steal you away from DCOM too?
Maybe they felt bad about leaving him alone up there?
Baloney. You really think Zero'd do us any favors?
Hold on. I've got an idea that might just work.
Junpei said baloney!
This case, it holds medication, doesn't it? It's empty. Did that bastard Zero take the meds? I think this could work. We can use it. Wait a sec. Yeah, I do kind of feel like Junpei maybe needs his SSRIs right now.
A beer coaster, and a pen?
Found them on the bar. Oh yeah, I did write on it. Hello, Carlos here. C team is voting for D team. So D team should vote for Q team, and Q team should vote for C team.
You're going to put it in the case and have Gab go through the vent.
Cross your fingers so you can get to Q team. You really think it'll be that simple?
Why shouldn't we?
Well, I guess we don't have anything to lose. Why don't we give it a shot?
What did you throw?
Cheese?
Cheese. Oh, it wasn't me.
It was over there on the counter.
Why don't we just toss in some ketchup and mustard too? Maybe next time he comes back, he'll be a hot dog. It was a joke. It was a really bad joke, okay?
Carlos having none of it.
5 minutes left.
Gab's not come back.
Like I said, if we forfeit... So we just said that we'd vote for
D team.
D team.
Remember what we
You
wrote
remember
in the
what
Gab letter?
the Gab
Oh,
letter. The message we sent the furry pigeon to deliver. God, I love him.
D team voting for D
Okay,
team.
we're voting for D team.
Yeah, I wrote that letter. It's a good plan.
So vote for Q team instead, Junpei.
What? Junpei, you can't be suggesting. If we do that, then they'll end up with 2 votes, and...
Yep, Q team will be out. Granted, this whole thing is assuming our initial plan works. The note makes it to D team and Diana votes the way we want her to. Think about it for a second. 6 people have to die or we're never getting out of this bomb shelter. Those are the rules of the decision game according to Zero. Balancing the votes won't do us any good. It was your idea in the first place, dumbass! We'll just end up falsely prolonging someone's
No,
death.
it was actually Carlos's idea,
Okay.
I think.
Oh, it
Yeah,
was Akane's idea, never mind.
Yeah.
Come on, Carlos, vote for Q team.
No, you can't.
I love that this is really Angel and Devil on this man's shoulders right now.
Yeah.
Hey, Junpei. Hey, Junpei. What the fuck?
Mm-hmm. Yep, that is
Hey,
a common
Junpei.
theme here.
Hey, Junpei, what the fuck?
I mean, yeah, he is... yeah, that boy.
That feels like a little bit more,
Oh my fucking god.
willing to kill than Tenmyoji, even, you know?
Sorry. None of the people in this call know that I was trying to do some computer stuff with a really terrible keyboard earlier this week. and I found a second full-size keyboard that I was using the wrong dongle for, and I had no idea where the dongle was, and I just found it in the little slot that they always put inside of a wireless device so that you can keep your dongle on it so you don't lose it. And I was just fidgeting with it, and I found it, and I went, God fucking damn it. Anyway, we're gonna vote for D team and spread the votes, and I want to see what happens.
All right. Our choice is made. Yeah, Niels in chat. It's almost like every team was set up with an angel and a devil on the shoulder.
Your vote has been accepted. I was worried you were going to do it. You weren't going to do it, Carlos.
You'll see, Akane. Just because we did what we said we would doesn't mean this will work. Hell, we don't even know if our note reached the other teams or not. And even if it did, there's no guarantee they did what we asked. 2 possibilities will come out of this. The 3 members of D team will die.
Or it's our heads on the chopping block.
"90 minutes have passed. Your time limit has ended. Sleep well, as the next game will begin when you awake."
I do like that they have not considered the possibility that Q team will die.
Because
Like,
we
there
didn't
is-
vote for Q team and Q team won't vote for itself, they could only get one vote.
Oh, right. Oh, duh. Yeah. No,
I was
okay.
thinking
I
the same
remember
thing,
how
but-
I remember how probability works.
All right. Anyway, same conversation
Those
as
who
last time.
survived will regret the decision they made, as all members of a single team will perish as a result.
Sorry, I gotta do my cool guy stare really quick.
Carlos' face planting is really funny.
All right.
Where we drop them?
So that should
Back
unlock
to
some-
D team, please.
Oh, shit.
Whoa!
We got options.
Holy shit, okay. Can I see that button?
What button?
Top left, with the blue,
The blue
button in
button?
it.
Yeah, actually, can we take
Yes.
a brief break first?
That
Sure.
is fine with me because I just realized I did want a glass of water, so
Alright.
I will be right
We will
back
take
to you.
a 3-minute break. We'll be right back.
Thank you, 3. Yeah, let's go. I do want to say, once we're back live,
We are back live.
let me know when we're back live. Great. I do want to say, way back when we finished VLR, when BB dropped the cast lineup, I cannot believe that I did not go, oh yeah, there's Akane's here too.
Very funny.
You did tell me that Junpei was there.
Which,
and I guess Sigma and
is
Phi.
forgivable, especially with Junpei, because like he's dyed his hair, he's changed his style.
Yeah, you said. Oh yeah, we were on Voice talking about it. You dropped the lineup, and then, and you were like asking me to like say what my first
we did
impressions
this on
were.
stream, I think.
Yeah,
I don't
yes,
think we
did.
told you that Junpei was in it until we went off stream.
We said it in text because I said if it turns out Junpei is the fuckboy, I'm gonna laugh. And then I was like, oh no, he's far left. he's the emo boy.
No, Carlos is the fuckboy.
And I said I was, and because Jacqueline was like, I'm surprised you didn't say anything about him, and I was like, I was distracted by the fact that Diana, who I now know as Diana, at the time I did not know that was her name. I was distracted by the fact that Diana looked so much like Luna. Which, knowing that she's a nurse, I'm like, damn, okay. Okay,
I see how
okay. God fucking damn it.
Let's see, for the record, we should also check out the other teams, since we've unlocked a bunch of fragments in all of them.
Also, to be clear, I have seen young Akane and young Junpei very, very recently. Akane doesn't look very much like her young self with the character model changes. Junpei has gone emo boy.
Yeah, the full commitment to the 3D sure was a decision.
I really, really miss the 2D, the 2D 999 art style.
I think I would like this game like 20% more if it was just in the 2D art style. Like, look at that character portrait. I'd much rather be talking to that version of Diana, you know?
I think that I would be enjoying this game more if it were in an actual visual novel format. Because the cutscene format, I gotta say, is driving me a little nuts.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
We are an hour and a half in.
We can turn the voices back on if you would like.
It's partly that, and partly just like, okay, I'm watching a movie with occasional, oh, what part of the movie do you want to watch now? Parts, which is, what system was this originally on?
3DS.
DVD.
Lying.
That's funnier.
That's not the true answer, but that's the funny answer.
lying to Mac. It was on 3DS.
You're allowed to lie to me. That is very funny. Fucking Trivial Pursuit. No. Sorry, Seen It game.
I mean, like, tell me this wouldn't this. So far, all the controls we have done would work on a DVD.
No, and that's the thing that I'm saying, right? Is that like.
Yeah, we're on the same page here.
Man, here. Okay, this is the last thing that I'll say about it, and then we'll get into the fragment, which is the fact that like. No one told me that the immediate turn-off of the game was going to be in its structure.
Yes. This game structure is an incredibly hard thing to knock out of the park. It's a really cool idea, and it's a idea where like someone tells it to you and like you're like, oh, that sounds really cool, and then you spend like, you know, a day prototyping it and like, or like working out like how would this function be, like, is this possible to make this work?
I do really like the idea of its like non-linear flowchart system. I don't like it all being cutscene. I think you should. I think you should just be allowed to click through the dialogue like a normal game.
I mean, there is a way to skip forward in the dialogue, but there's no way to wait on the dialogue.
Exactly. Like, that's the thing, is that, like, I should be able to take game dialogue at my own fucking pace for
a significant portion of the listen. Okay. I'm gonna say that. I'm not gonna say this out loud, specifically because I don't want this in VOD when people who have not read Umineko come through. I will not say this here, but remind me when we get off of stream, the two of you, to talk about Umineko Volume 6.
Yeah.
Let's go. Show me that big blue button.
Sigma voice, aren't you gonna buy me dinner first?
Suppression.
Jesus Christ.
Carrick says, I think it was also on Vita and Windows at first.
This room is...
Healing room.
Seems is used for rest and healing. Not healing physical injuries per se, but to recover from mental fatigue.
No good, it's locked.
Then we're trapped in here?
Seems like it. We got knocked out at 1:30, so it appears we've been down for 4.5 hours.
Something doesn't feel right.
What?
Can we say for sure this is really the first time we woke up?
Then you mean we might have been awake several times already?
The amnesia drug would have made us forget each one if we had.
That's not it. I mean, maybe not like vertically, but like laterally, like horizontal.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh well. No point in talking about it more here anyway.
We need to find some way out of this room first.
Alright, here's the
Oh,
secret.
thank
The way
God!
out.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Alright.
Finally, an escape room.
Yay, escape
Okay,
room.
I know what we're doing here.
Just gonna get used to these computer controls again, because it really expects me to be on. Actually, I have a controller plugged in. I could be doing this with the controller. Yeah, that feels a little bit better. Alright, what should we look at first?
I don't know, we can look at the chairs. This is weird too, I'm gonna be honest. This chair looks incredibly comfortable. I bet I could fall asleep on it.
Falling asleep in your recliner, reverting to your old man tendencies, are you?
No, I'm not.
It smells really nice. I think it's a scented candle.
Those heal with the power of scent things that relax and sharpen your mind together.
We have something to light it. We can try it out.
Would be really funny if it just put us back to sleep. This chair looks blah blah blah.
I know this
thought it
isn't
was
the right
relaxing.
time, but I feel like everything would get better if we sat here.
Sylvie in chat asks how the game is so far. What do you think, Mark?
Oh, Sylvie, you just missed like a full 5 minutes of me being a little miffed, shall we say.
This must be a mental care room for those forced to live in a confined space. What the fuck is going on with the ball there?
Huh? I think something's off over here.
Maybe it was made this way on purpose.
Tube!
Tube. What's this pixel plate doing inside?
It's displaying in black and blue.
There's our door out.
It's no use. It's locked.
Then we'll have to play by Zero's rules then. Still too early to give up.
He's right. Let's see what we can do right now. Button.
What's this dial thing? 2 of the lights are on.
Good question. I'm sure it's safe to touch.
No, we should examine it since we have no idea what it is. Trial and error is the only way.
There aren't any trials if you die the second you touch it. Alright. The pattern on the wall changed? What in the world is going on?
Not just the wall, the chair, the table, even the color in the water tank. Amazing.
Doesn't look like simple projection. Must be some kind of projection mapping technology.
What? You're saying it's changing color on its own, like a chameleon?
I wouldn't know. I've never seen this kind of technology before either. Incredible. Can we zoom out?
There's a knife on the wall?
Can we take the knife?
Take the knife. Oh, there's a knife here.
Huh. I didn't catch it before because of the pattern.
A weapon. What's Zero planning by giving us this?
Probably good things.
It's a completely pitch black knife.
Oh, be careful handling that. It's very sharp.
Could that mean we could use it as a weapon? Different pattern in the tubes.
What's this pixel plate doing inside?
It's displaying in black and green.
Now, what are we doing here?
There are flowers and buds here.
Oh, touch the picture. The picture of the flowers changed when I touched it.
Picture reacts to being touched. Why don't we see if we can make them all bloom?
Classic puzzles.
I'm also I recognize the fact that I'm doing Junpei voice. It's fine. Don't worry
It's
about
fine.
I had it and then I just misclicked. But now I'm
it.
trying.
Yeah, you sure did.
I don't even remember what I did. There we go.
Complete. We made all of them flowers, but nothing's happening. Maybe it's just a game.
No, I doubt Zero prepared anything to be meaningless. There should be more to this.
Then we'll look at it again later. Let's check other places for now.
Still a bud even though
It's still a bud.
Yellow. This looks like a nice relaxing chair.
Speaking of buds, you know what I learned this week?
Sure.
What did you learn this week?
The original dog in Airbud, who was not in any of the sequels, was a dog who actually did know how to play basketball, and like was on like David Letterman's Dumb Pet Tricks and stuff before they ever made the movie. And the movie was actually inspired by the fact that this dog could play basketball.
Huh.
Hmm.
That's interesting.
Piano.
Piano.
Is this a small piano?
It only has one octave. You can't play very much music on this.
Then maybe it isn't here to play music. Does it even work? Oh, the key fell out. What should I do?
I don't think you'll be in trouble for breaking it. It's not like Zero will send you the bill. An F key.
Hold on, sorry. Maybe for Fahrenheit? Now that I'm paying attention, the room is a nice temperature.
There aren't many keys.
Well, that's only the key that works. How about this one?
Ugh.
Do we need to take all of these keys one by one?
This is quite the antique. Let me just demonstrate how it should be played. Gently.
Well, that one fell out too. What a fantastic example, old man.
Damn it, Zero. Making me look like an idiot. It's a white key. It has an A on the back.
Can I put
It's
the
a
keys
key.
back? Oh, no, we're just gonna keep taking them.
Now you said that, it does sound slightly different.
It's a harpsichord.
Is that right?
I think so.
This isn't a... Oh, this is... Yeah.
This is
It does kind of sound like a harpsichord.
I know, it's a harpsichord.
Harpsichord. It does sound like one.
So the piano's called the piano because a harpsichord plucks strings, whereas the piano hits them with, like, hammers. With the harpsichord, you can't really do dynamics. No matter how hard you press the key, you're going to get the same loudness of the key that you hit. But on the piano,
Sure.
you can, if you press a key softly, you'll get a much softer sound as opposed to pressing
That
it
is
hard.
true.
That's why it was called the pianoforte, because it could go from quiet, piano, to forte, loud.
Sure, interesting.
Look, Akane's not here right now, so I gotta do her job. We're just gonna take all of the
E for,
keys.
email?
Can we take the black keys?
I wonder.
Oh, they are literally doing the info dump too! They literally
These for
did...
Diana. Just kidding.
They did the hammers and plucking info dump.
And Diana's being very cute also.
I don't really see a point in trying to figure out why this instrument is here.
You're right. All the white keys are off now. What do we do with them?
Alright. We'll clearly do something with them.
Can we go to that glass on the top of the piano?
Oh, yeah.
It's a pitcher.
Huh? Is this stuck here? We can't use it like this.
There's a wine glass here.
Huh, it's stuck in place. We have something glinting here. Old-fashioned cabinet. Simple design, but it looks nice.
I've always liked this kind of furniture. I want things like this in my home after I'm married.
That's so. I can see that. Is this some kind of note?
Star.
Look through the glass and the pitcher to the star.
It's a tumbler. It's used for drinking water.
Tumbler. I had one of those.
I absolutely
I
have
still
a
have
tumbler.
one of those.
Does sorry, I was trying to be I was trying to oh, there's water in here. Now I feel a little thirsty.
Diana tried to make a Tumblr account, but got scared really quickly and went back to Pinterest.
Yeah.
I can't believe Tumblr is still up in 2028. I can.
I can.
Well, we can put bottle of water into glass. No, we can't. We can put water. In here.
Will something change if we pour water in?
Doubt it, but we might as well.
Would putting water in it make a difference?
No idea, but we may as well do what we can. Alright, look through it.
Honestly,
Water and wine.
we need a star. Okay, also we do have this control panel. we
Ooh,
should
excuse
probably
me.
look at.
This appears to be some sort of control console, but there's no power.
Just checking.
Does this cover open?
Let's give it a try.
No, I don't think so. We can't open it now.
What's this? There are 8 slots with C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C beneath them.
I
Fi.
feel like I've seen something like this before.
These slots are unusual shapes. Oh my fucking god, put the keys!
It's a white key. It has a key.
I wonder how C Team is doing. Oh my god, Sigma.
So are you not letting me... I'm holding the key. What do you want from me? Do we need to find a... Oh. Okay, fine. Fuck you, game. Where was that dial?
It was to the left of the tube. Oh, there it is. Huh, reverted back to the original pattern.
Turning the dial changes the pattern of the room on a large variety of things in here.
I know it's not the best time to say this, but this is amazing. I wish I had one at home.
Okay, girly.
Hey, don't diminish me.
Defeat me!
I know how
This
we
is
can defeat
amazing.
you.
I wish I had a poster like this at home. This really is scary. Why is this in the healing room?
It says defeat me. If that instruction was from Zero, what are we supposed to do?
Ah, could it be a riddle?
How about if we check and see if we are holding anything that could defeat it first? I'm holding a knife. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it would count as defeating him if a knife was plunged into his heart. I'm literally holding the knife. Game?
It's a totally black knife. It'd probably be hurt if it was stabbed with
Alright,
it.
let's stab this knife into him.
I still think it's some super unsolved riddle. No way it would be this simple.
The picture disappeared. We defeated him.
I can't believe it. It wasn't a riddle.
Oh, look over there. Another light turned on at the dial.
Sigma's so fucking funny, dog. Like, what the hell?
Maybe we can change the room to another pattern. Let's leave that old bogey to himself. Let's see, I don't think we can do anything with that over there. But I do think it is just...
Can we... Oh, there's more lights.
Yes.
Let's go left. Oh, never mind.
Sorry. We can go left.
This...
Oh, there's no colors or patterns now.
I think the power's off. Now we can see everything in here.
What's this pixel plate doing inside?
I see blue, red, green, and white. Is there some kind of trick to it?
Let's see, nothing of note there. Nothing to look through here. Knife stabbed into the wall. May as well leave the knife in case the picture comes back zombie style. Thanks, Vi.
Oh, that was a little bit of trivia that I wanted to say way back at the beginning, and I completely forgot that I was going to. CQD is what the one of the more common distress signals was before SOS was widely adopted.
Oh, yeah. The cover is closed and there's a C at the bottom.
The cover is closed.
It says, shoot more keys. Is this an instruction from Zero?
What exactly is a key? Can we shoot with a camera? We don't have one.
It could be a clue for escaping this room. I'm reluctant to follow it, but let's remember it.
Okay. Well, I don't see anything in here. Let's turn that dial.
Turn that dot. Wow!
It's as if the walls disappeared and we're in a forest.
It feels like we're walking in the woods. It's just like being outside.
Don't be fooled. It's just an illusion. Let's get out of here and breathe the real forest air. You're in the desert, buddy!
There's a pattern on the floor. It looks like it fans out from the center.
I wonder what it is. We can look at it from a different angle. Let's see. There's still nothing to see here. Can you play any instruments, Diana?
The tambourine. Oh, and also the castanets in the triangle.
I'm surprised. I'm expecting a great performance from you when we escape here.
Are you doubting me, Fi? My percussion skills are so good that I made 5 of my friends cry while playing the tambourine.
There may be 2 reasons for that. It's hard to imagine regardless. Build this comfy chair. Oh, there's a weird mark on that headrest. The headrest has a different pattern than the rest of the chair.
I'm amazed you spotted that. I need to pay more attention to my surroundings.
Girl, it's okay. Sigma and Phi have the advantage of you.
We literally are just holding a bunch of keys. Oh, and a tumbler, too.
What was that dialogue?
Yeah, let's go back for a second.
We gotta read these incidentals.
The tumbler for drinks, but it's oddly shiny.
Polish so much you can see your reflection, if a bit distorted.
Why did you two suddenly get so close? Your faces are crushing me.
That's so funny!
Alright.
Sigma, I get the riddle. We need to defeat him. Cut off its feet. Thanks. Thanks, Carrick. That one's really funny. I'm sorry I missed it until just now. Ooh, shit. Pixel plate.
Pixel plate.
Use the tumbler here.
Oh, this tumbler fits right in the center of the pattern.
Look at the surface of the tumbler. All the curves are straight on it.
You're right. Do the shapes mean anything? The tumbler is in the center of the pattern.
Reflections, does one of them kind of look like a key?
Oh yeah, it does look like one.
It'd be nice if I could actually, like, look at this. But okay. So we have some things that are clearly the shapes of the keys. Our C key. I think that first one would be a C. I don't know, am I just barking up the wrong tree here?
No, I think you're completely right. I just don't. I don't have the key shapes unlocked like that.
Alright. Shoot more keys. So is it like...
The tumbler's in the center.
Alright, what am I missing here? What else do I need to look at? We have half of a key shape there. So maybe in one of the other settings of the room we'll see the full key shape there.
That seems like it could be right.
Alright. Back to flower room. Leave that there. Double checking. Yeah, nothing there.
Did we look at it in the checkerboard room?
No, we haven't yet. Okay, this doesn't show up in this room. We need to be able to light that candle. We need to make that flower bloom. Alright. Yeah, until these covers open, we can't put the piano keys in.
Yeah.
I guess we didn't check the drawers in this, did we? Yeah,
I
okay.
think we didn't.
That's on me.
Oh, won't anyone buy my matches?
Don't say that, it's bad luck. My heart feels cold now.
Can only hope our lives won't end like a shooting star. Holy shit, Sigma.
The fucking little matchstick girl reference?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Okay,
Let's look
so
this
you can
drawer
only
again.
open one drawer.
Let's see.
Okay, it must be in a different version of
Yes,
the
that
room
we
then.
haven't unlocked yet.
But we could light that candle now. Which actually might help in the forest room,
Yes.
because the forest room has...
Let's use the matches and light the candle. The forest room is made of wood, so using the candle, we can burn it down.
Let's see, that's another note shape right there.
That's another note shape.
Yeah.
Let's see, that one is... hard to say if it's C or F. Probably C. Yeah, I think that one's C.
By the way, I know we're only 2 hours in, but I'm in the VLR tag on Tumblr again, and I just need to say, I miss Clover.
I mean, we all
Yeah.
do. Alright,
Over.
check this room
I was
while
really
it's
excited
there.
when Clover was in VLR again. I was really glad. I loved her. I love her. And I miss her.
She's simply the best.
Yep.
I think the chairs over there are much more comfortable than this one.
Alright, nothing here.
Do not worry, I still have 0 time to limit spoilers tagged. There is a non-zero chance that I get frustrated enough with this game that I untag them.
The walls became a forest.
Alright, so now we have our candle lit. Would you look at that?
This must be what the healing room was for originally. So relaxing. Wait, what was the other line?
Do I need to be putting the right shape keys onto these? Maybe that's what I need to be doing. No,
It's just the normal table.
it's not any of those others, right? Yeah, those two are the same size. Which key is this? That's D.
What's that tree in the
I know, I'm trying to
background?
examine it. It will not let me.
Okay.
It does look like something you would fit something into, probably.
Alright. I don't know what
oh my
we're doing
gosh.
here.
Well, I guess it's time to take off my weighted training clothing.
Yes, please.
I've had my eyes closed the whole time and been guessing at all the lines and places we were at were.
All we know is shoot more keys. Will different drawer open?
Let's see. And we already made the flowers bloom.
But we didn't make the top flower bloom.
Okay, so what is with the pixels in the
That
computer?
is a good question. You mean this?
Pixel plate. plate.
I just feel like there's something we're supposed to be interacting with here that we're not.
Are you sure that you finished the flower puzzle?
Okay, we found a lever to pull.
Okay.
Nothing bad happened. In fact, it opened that cover. Let's see what's inside. Oh, we shoot it. Okay.
Huh?
Okay,
There's
so we
something
have to
here.
take-
Okay. That's why we weren't solving
We have to
We
anything.
just
take
didn't pull the
pictures.
lever.
We have to take pictures of all of the key shapes that we see.
There we go. Alright. Yes, a key slot opened.
A key shape appeared after this pattern was reflected into the tumbler.
Alright, so we have that. We have...
Okay, I think I took a picture.
Diana, do you know what you're supposed to shoot?
Oh, what was it again?
But that is a key shape right there.
Yeah?
Oh, maybe we need to actually
Keys.
make it line up.
Oh, I see. No, you should probably try tilting where you are in the room. Is my guess.
I can't move.
D-
where it's
we
getting
might
in
need
the
to
room.
zoom in on the
Yeah, like, go. Like, can you?
Oh.
N- Wait, what was the? Sorry, what
Here we
was?
go,
I,
here we go,
I
here
like
we
the
go, got
incidental
it.
dialogue. Yeah.
Yeah, we can read the incidental dialogue.
We got the picture.
I get it. The pattern on the headrest made a key with the trunk of the tree.
It looks like your average digital camera.
Now, when you say average, what are you basing this hypothesis on?
She means for this time period, idiot. It really isn't something to ask right now.
I love Sigma. He's being so stupid.
Yeah.
Alright, let's put these keys in before we forget about them.
What if you were like 75? It'd be crazy.
Well, what if you were 75 in your fucking 30-year-old self's body?
God.
Right.
Kind of insane.
E. Put an E key in. Put a C key in. I keep hitting A on the things after selecting them.
Mm-hmm.
He might be Termite Man, but he's still Sigma. Alright. Let's see. And then we also need to shoot. Was this the one we already shot as well?
Yes, we did shoot that one.
Alright. So I think that's
Yeah.
the two in here.
Did we shoot the one for the candle?
Oh, there's one here.
Only in the red water does the pattern on the plate have something that looks like a key.
Yeah, and I think one of the key slots opened. Alright, the candle.
PB, did we get the candle one?
No, I don't believe we did yet.
Okay.
The shadow of the pattern on the candle holder makes a key here.
We got the picture.
Alright.
I don't think that's it.
Alright.
Let's get the one in the checkerboard room.
Was there anything to get in the flower room first? Just while we're going. Alright. So we clearly missed something here. Oh. We just had to tap it.
Oh, this is amazing. Oh, yeah. The bud became a flower.
Why did it suddenly bloom?
Hold on, one of the petals looks strange. That's the shape of... Yeah. This is a really clever puzzle. I do like this.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, right, the escape room parts of this game are really good.
Yeah, I was only getting grumpy because I forgot to interact with the thing a bunch of times in a row.
That's
touch every
that's
part of
always
the control
that's
panel.
every Zero Skip game too.
That's true. That's true.
Alright, I think that's the only one in here. Back here. Let's see if we know there's one in the weirdness of the checkerboard. Which is over here. Alright, 2 more keys. Alright, I don't think there's anything else in here. Yeah, no key shape there. Alright. So let's turn that dial. Alright, let's see. Still nothing through that glass. So what are we missing? What are we missing?
Miles, do you know?
Can I take a picture of the key that's in the slot? No. Well, I'm
shit.
thinking.
And we already did the 2 ones in the forested area, right?
I believe so. Apologies for dog. Wait. D. Oh, okay, we just had to put all these in. New wallpaper.
Doesn't that mean there's a new wallpaper? Let's go check it.
Oops.
Let's try turning it again.
Oh! What? We're in the sky? My heart can't take this.
Amazing. Whoa, even the ceiling is gone.
It's just like floating in the clouds. There's our star.
There we go. The note is a star, a pitcher, and a wine glass.
Looking through the wine glass and pitcher lets you see something. Oh, I need to pull up the camera. Well, I don't know how that works, but okay. Miles.
It's got something to do with the refraction of light through 2 sets of glass and also the water and blah blah blah.
This is the 7th one.
Oh god, what the hell is that? It's heading straight for us. Brace yourselves.
Relax, it's just a projection on the wall. It looks real, but it's not going to come out.
It frightened me. Oh, the cover for the A key is open. Let's put it in.
Pretty snug. Knew I was right.
Alright, so we just need to look at the floating shapes from a specific angle.
They're rotating. I'm getting dizzy.
We got the timing just right there. There's a moment where you can see a key. Pretty ingenious.
I think the B key would fit here. It's in perfectly. I knew it. Oh, this time the button on the left is light up.
You're right. Looks like some sort of play button. Let's play.
This button is flashing. Should
We got
press-
this far. Don't see why not.
What?
Oh, well, all the keys fell out after it played a tune.
A letter lit up while each sound played as well.
Well, we already have all the keys. Oh, so we have to put them in a specific order, I think?
Yeah, I don't remember what it was. I got sidetracked thinking about ding dong, bing bong.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that Niels's message was about Clover. When I said I miss Clover, and Niels said I miss her too, but I wouldn't wish this particular death game on her. You're so right.
I don't want any death games to happen to Clover.
Alright, Jacqueline, would you just look up what key we start on here?
Oh, I remember. I heard it perfectly. It's G.
Of course. Sorry, as the person here who has perfect pitch, of course.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, put them back where we got them from.
Yeah, put piano it. Because we have to replay it.
Oh, okay. Kind of fucked up that they don't let you listen to that again.
E.
Is that right?
It was G, F, high C,
Oh, okay.
low C. Yeah.
G, F?
E, F.
Or... So G, E, F,
F.
I, C.
High C, low C. D, A, B. Oh, good. It played okay.
The button.
There's the button.
The button. You found it.
What the hell is this?
Looks
It-
like a button.
Guess we should push it.
Dumbass, can't you read? Warning, do not press this button.
Pretty intense for just one button.
Then what exactly are we supposed to do?
We've checked out this
We've checked out this entire room. There's nothing here that looks remotely like it'll unlock the door.
The one thing we haven't investigated is this button here.
Okay, I'm gonna push it.
Wait, hold on!
What?
Is your hearing going? I told you there's a warning on it.
So what? There was a warning sign saying, "Don't leave this room." Does that mean you'd stay? It's just an empty threat. If we really weren't meant to push it, then it'd never be put here in the first place.
What if it's a trap?
A trap?
It's human nature to want to press it after being told not to. The setup is just bait. By giving us this warning, Zero's plan is to manipulate us into pushing it.
What if we do then?
Something bad will happen.
And that would be what?
I don't know, maybe one or all of us will die.
That's ridiculous.
May I interject? If this really is a button meant to kill us somehow, why would Zero put something like that in the open? Don't you think that's strange? There are several other ways Zero could make us die.
Like maybe putting poison in our bracelets. There's no need for him to use this button to go about doing the deed.
It's a game.
It's a game.
Remember what Zero told us? It's a decision game. Our fates will change depending on whether we decide to press it or if we don't. Anyway, I think we shouldn't do it.
It's a stalemate if we don't. We'll never get out of this room.
Even if that's true, it's better than our lives not advancing any further than this. Alright, I believe you're going to be on a
We're
time
getting
limit in a moment
nowhere.
to make a decision, Mac.
Shall we take a vote?
Yes. I say we should push it.
I vote we don't touch it.
What about you, Diana? I just saw the
I-
fucking cameo pin that is holding her hair back.
Alright. 1 minute time limit, Mac. Do we press the button?
Oh shit, there's an actual time limit.
There's no way to know what will happen if you press it, right?
You don't press it.
You want to press it? It's
No.
right there. Listen to me, Diana. Don't even think about touching it.
This is really fun. This is fun. I like this. Zero's telling us not to push it. We should do the opposite. Don't forget, he's the enemy.
Bad feeling
I have a
about
bad
this.
feeling about this.
Really bad
Really
feeling.
bad feeling. Sorry.
We have no idea who's saying that line.
What if there's a bomb and this button turns off the timer? If we don't push it, then we're goners for sure.
That's not a bad point, actually.
That's a pretty good point.
Don't press it, Diana.
Push it. You have to push it. Push it!
Your choice is made. The door.
It opened.
See, didn't I tell you? It's the only thing that makes sense.
Hey, not necessarily. Door might have opened if we had pushed it anyway. We don't know.
Stubborn old man.
And anyway, we should go. That wasn't a signal line.
The door might close if we take too long to get out of here.
Sorry that you're caught in the middle of whatever the fuck these two have going on, Diana.
Oh, that's okay. I think it's kind of interesting. Sigma, how old are you really?
My body's 22. My mind... Well, by now it must be almost 67.
67?
You remember, right? I told you my consciousness came from 2074.
Does that mean you were 67 there in the future?
And the details are a little more complex than that. But that's more or less correct.
So, is it the same thing with Phi?
Yeah, it's the same. She came back from the year 2074 too. With one difference. Her mind's still young. She must still be around 20?
That would mean she was born approximately 2054.
No. She was born in 2008.
Huh? But the math doesn't...
From April 2029 to January 2074, she's been asleep inside of a pod.
Oh, what?
A device that is capable of placing someone into cold sleep. There's 45 years of blank nothing stuck inside her mind.
So that's why she still thinks like a 20-year-old. But how?
How what?
How is it possible for you and Phi to come back to this time?
The shift phenomenon.
Shift?
It's short for space-time human internal fluctuating transfer. Essentially, it's when a human consciousness is sent through time and space. For example, yes, we can use the button from earlier. We didn't push that button, and we're here right now. However, there's a world where we did push it somewhere in this time-space. This world, this history, infinitely branches off as a result of momentary decisions. There are other yous, other me's, and other phi's. All of them exist in those different histories. Shift is the phenomenon which allows us to send our consciousnesses to them.
This is difficult to take in all at once.
It's the truth.
Still, if you don't explain to me how it does whatever it does...
So you want to know what it is exactly. I'll sum it up in one sentence. I don't know. That was
Really
a
now?
facial expression. Did that come across as if I didn't care? This is the conclusion I reached after 45 years of consideration. I know how shift works. But as to why the phenomenon happens?
Wait, did you just say you know how shift works?
Yeah.
How does it then?
Two things are required. Innate abilities and danger to one's life. Basically, when a person with this ability faces a life-threatening crisis, that's when the shift kicks in.
And both you and Phi have this strange ability?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of odd, inexplicable things happened to me when I was a kid. One winter, my friends and I went fishing, and I slipped, falling into the water. I woke up under the blankets on my bed. It was the next day. When I saw my friends at school, I asked them, what happened yesterday? One of them spoke up and said, "You blew us off. You promised to come fishing, but you up and canceled on us." There's more. I was about to get run over by a car once and found myself in the school gym. I fell off the roof only to wake up on the school bus, things like that. Of course, at the time, I had no idea what was going on. I just believed they were extremely vivid dreams. But now I know. I had shifted to another world in another history. Where's Fi, by the way?
Huh? Oh, she's gone. She transformed into a dog. I saw her over with Gab just a minute ago. Now announcing the current casualties. C-Team, Carlos, Akane, Junpei. Q-Team, Eric. These 4 are now deceased.
Yikes.
As a result, 4 X-Passes will be revealed. Fire, Crash, 5, Ice. That is all. No.
4 people are dead. What the hell happened?
They were executed.
Executed?
From the vote at 1330. Because of the outcome, the 3 and C team.
But wait, that's weird. When you voted back then, you chose Q team.
Are you sure?
Huh?
Did I really vote for Q team?
What are you saying?
I don't remember. I don't remember which team I voted for then.
But that can't be. We weren't injected with the amnesia drug afterwards.
I know, but still.
Wait, hold on. There's another possibility. Maybe the 3 teams really did split the vote equally. All teams should have survived without dying in that case.
But they're...
I know. I'm just saying that maybe C team was all killed because of something else. They could have gotten into a big argument and then killed each other.
No, but why would they do that?
Can't say I have any idea. Still, can't we say the same thing goes for what you believe? There's no evidence to support the idea that C-Team was executed. We don't even know if they're actually dead. That's a good point, actually.
Yeah.
Oh. Well...
No, why is that in your mind's eye, Diana?
What's wrong?
I'm pretty sure there's no mistake. C-Team really was executed.
How do you know?
I know because I just do.
Then what about Eric? How did he die? Ouch!
Ah!
Yikes. What in the hell?
No!
Who the hell did this?
Inward Q, there's
only Mira and... Whoa. What?
What?
This doesn't seem like a blackout. Hello?
Step. Are you alright, Sigma?
Diana, run!
No, I can't leave you here.
If I go with you, I'd just slow you down.
You're wounded.
Just go! Hurry, now's your chance!
But...
Get by here, hurry and go!
Okay. Phi!
Hey, what's up?
Sigma, he. There,
No, okay, no, sorry. He's fucking dead.
Sigma, please hang on.
Oh, it's you, Luna.
Luna,
I'm sorry that it came to this, Luna. The me from the past won't be coming back here. My shift connection's been cut. Sorry. Now you won't be born in this world.
what are you saying, Sigma? I'm.
No, not just you. Luna, Kyle, Lagomorph, the others. Maybe it's better this way. History's changed. Mankind, this world will surely be... Nope.
Sigma! Sigma! Sigma!
Diana, I know this is difficult. It might even be affecting me more than you. But it's dangerous to stay here. We have no idea when the killer will return.
Who is the killer? It should only be the two of us now in Ward D.
Yeah, you're right. Zero must have hidden himself away in some...
Is there really anywhere to hide?
Wait, you don't really think it was me, do you?
Get away. Stay away from me, you murderer.
Hey, wait! Diana! You and your Kingdom Hearts prance.
It did kind of look like Fi underneath the robe, but I don't think that it was her.
I truly do not remember this part.
Why? Why would I kill Sigma?
Why would she? Good question. Oh shit.
Fi? Fi? What happened? Please hang on.
It was... the killer.
The killer? Do you mean Zero?
No, I don't think so. It wasn't Zero. They had a lot of
Then who?
raspberry jelly with them. You have to escape. If I die, then you can... They were gonna make me into a sandwich, they said.
What are you saying? You can't die. Or any of the other stupid shit you're saying
Gonna
right
make me
now. You
into a
must be
jelly
weird.
sandwich.
I'm so sorry, Fi. I...
It's okay. As long as you survive.
Why did this?
Oh, this feels nice. Such a familiar smell.
Fi? No!
I want to be clear, my calling out that it might even be affecting me more than you line was me saying, it is fucking hurting me that Fi is like, yeah, I'm not showing it, but I'm also really sad.
Now on to our current casualties. C Team, Carlos, Akane, Junpei. Q Team, Eric. G Team, Sigma, Phi. There are now 6 deceased. As a result, 6 X-passes will be revealed. Fire Crash 5, Ice Dad Time.
Dad time.
Ice Dad Time.
Bad time.
Ice Dad
That's all.
time. My guess is that Sigma is dad and Phi is
That's
time,
classes.
which is crazy.
If I put these in... I mean, I guess he's got, what, Luna, Kyle, Agamor. That is a lot of
Yeah.
fire.
Nice. Why is it saying error?
Can you go up and select?
Oh, wait.
Like,
Does it have to be in order?
Maybe? I thought the fire was the first one.
I don't think you're doing... I don't think it needs to be in order. I just think... I was wondering if you could go up and select which cell you're typing in.
I cannot.
Oh, you cannot. Okay.
5. Dad, right?
Yeah. Crash is the other one.
Oh, yes, of course, of the bandits.
And then time.
Does space work to tab over?
I tried that already and it did not work.
Oh, okay.
Might be a 3... This actually... It's because this was on a 3DS, and so you could just tap on the next cell to go to it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fair.
It did work. It was just saying error afterwards for... You're right. You're
Yeah.
Right. There was probably a button control I was missing there.
I was gonna say, did Diana just get killed at the fucking doorway?
Woof woof.
It was Gab! It was Gab the whole time!
It was Gab the whole fucking time.
I really don't hate how like uncanny the 3D model.
There are times where it's okay, and there are times where it's just like, I wish this was another art style.
Sure. I mean, that's like the world ever. Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna call it pretty soon today, I think, since we've been going for a while. But I do want to go back and try pressing the button.
I was going to say, I do want to go back and try pressing the button.
Let's press that button.
Holy! Oh, okay, I see the global flowchart. Okay. Jesus Christ, this flowchart. What the hell? Also, very fun to me that the flowchart keeps going after the game over.
Uh-huh.
What's up with that?
Should we just skip to the choice?
Yeah, we can, yeah.
Press it. Don't press it. Press it. Don't press it.
We're gonna press that
I don't know
button.
what to do.
Press the button, press the button, press the button.
Just instantly is pretty funny.
No. What? No.
Hey, rest in fucking pieces. I think that's a pretty good place to end it.
Yeah.
Wait, is that I can't remember because it's been so long. Is that canonically what happened at the end of the fucking decision game in 2028?
We don't know.
We don't know.
But I mean, did DCOM explode? Is that the thing that happened?
No, not exactly.
We don't know what happened there.
Okay.
We know things went bad there, and that Radical 6 started spreading very soon after, which is why we're jumping back here.
Okay. Well, I remember that part, but I was like, wait, hold on a second. What happened to the DCOM experiment? It's very funny if it just blew up.
Yeah, the nuclear
Zero
reactors
time.
exploded several months after Rad 6 started. All right. Well,
Okay, right.
thanks
I
for
knew
coming
that there
out.
was a gigantic explosion.
Thanks for coming out to the Zero Time Dilemma, folks. How you doing, Mac?
It's a game.
Sure is a fucking game.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Here's the thing, is that I am very interested in the pieces that it is putting on the board, and Sigma describing Shift is making me think a lot about Akane in 999,
Yeah.
because morphogenetic field and the Shift phenomenon share
I think it's
both
two
of
words for
their...
the same thing.
Well, it's not even that.
No.
I don't think they're the same thing, but the fact that they both share the, like, trigger conditions, I guess, like, leads me to believe that, like, there's something with espers, right, that makes it, like, you can... I don't know how to describe the way that I'm thinking, because I don't think Junpei can shift exactly, but he can definitely, like, he can definitely receive.
Yeah. It's like interesting trying to piece the pieces that we are hearing here, that we're hearing in VLR.
Yeah, the pieces I think are interesting. And my big thing with Zero Time Dilemma is that, like, I'm like sitting here going, are the mysteries that I'm interested in going to be solved in a satisfying way? Jury's fucking out on that. But I think that I can find satisfaction in the narrative, I want to say, even if the structural format of it is immediately driving me a little bit insane.
Yeah.
Sure. I want to encourage you both, because I think it's easy to come in, like, I don't want to be like, you're both being negative Nancy's. That's not what I mean. But, like, I think it's easy to come in predisposed toward this game, like, a little negatively due to the, like, reception of it. And I think it's doing some really interesting and not always effective things, but with, like...
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
But specifically with, like, the changing from the static, like, visual novel thing to, like, what if we were cameras instead, right? Like, that's like an interesting shift, and it's my battery is at 5% suddenly. What the hell? And absolutely. It is a weird game.
I'm going into this with an open mind and an open heart.
I do think that if I was just playing this game on my own, I would feel differently about it, but because we are trying to keep up with the voice acting, which, by the way, I am not saying that we stop doing that, but trying to keep up with the voice acting, not being sure... I think my real hang-up with it is that 75 to 80% of the time I know who's talking.
Yeah.
The last 20% of the time, I want to / need to know who's talking, and I don't. Because of the way that this game is framed and structured, and that is causing a level of frustration within me that I don't get in a traditional adventure game, which I'm putting in quotes.
Yeah.
Because I know...
Another thing
this
we
is
could
also...
try is we could turn on the Japanese voice acting at a low volume, so we can hear which voice actor is saying the thing. But that might end up being too much sound at once.
I think that'd be a lot of sound at once.
I think that would be a lot of sound at once.
Which is why that was not one of my initial suggestions.
Yeah. This is one of the reasons why I turned on the voice acting for Umineko, because I knew that just reading it as a novel, I was going to get a little lost.
Well,
but
next stream we can, like, try a scene with voice acting on and see how that feels.
Yes.
I think it is worth trying.
I do want to hear the Japanese voice acting in the D team if it's true that Daisuke Ono is Sigma. I would like to hear him. I like him a lot.
Daisuke Ono is, like, truly an all-timer.
All right.
He's a very good voice actor. I really like him.
Well, we need to call it a night. I need to go rescue my wife from a dog who's being a little terrier. So yeah, thanks y'all for coming out to the stream.
Thank y'all.
Yeah, thanks for joining us.